This is as far as I'm going to go on the outside patch. I'm going to pop this off and let's make the inside stuff. Then we'll shape this. This is going to be a hard one. There's no way for me to mark it. I'm not making it this big gaping thing. So let's work on the inside. Let's leave this to the side for now. Okay, we're tacked in. Okay. Not really paying much attention to here. I just tried to get one tack here because we're going to be placing the inner part of that also, as far as I know. If not, then we'll play around with it. But, yeah, tacked in. We'll finish welding it and grinding it and sealing it. But I cleaned all this metal up here. So that should be a shorter piece than the other one. If not, we'll grind it down. I put a half round on there. Left it a hair bit long on the bottom, maybe a quarter of an inch on purpose. Well, that's easily trimmable off. But it's there. So that completes the, we'll complete the trunk drop off, what's in prep, and in a wheelhouse, at least the lower half. Then, like I said, we're going to take this off. I'm not sure how high up we're going to go. You know what I mean? And, but we're not coming out. It's only going to be a strip or whatever is required. And we'll remake this so it doesn't come back. So we're doing good. But this will be the same thing. This will be cleaned up. The back side will have the seam sealer on it. The front side will have the seam sealer on it after we prime it and OSFO it and get OSFO up in the corner or whatever. So I don't know how much more I'm doing tonight. I'm just probably going to weld a little bit more and call it good, and maybe grind a little. I'm not dealing with the other patch today. I think what we're going to do is we're going to form this patch to the best of my ability with it overlapping. Then I'm going to trace this patch to the car, and then I'm going to take some measurements, you know what I mean, down, and try and transfer them over. Leave this patch a hair bit large and just keep doing it till it fits. That's the way I did the quarter panels on the 64, and believe it or not, it worked out fine. Actually, what I did was, if anybody have ever seen the video, I made a template out of an old Evo poster, which now I wish I had, and I drew the line where I thought it had to be, and I traced it onto the quarter, and I drilled very minute holes, and they all lined up exact, and then I knew I could cut everything. So we'll come up with something. Yeah, this winds up just right on the back corner here, and just right here. But like I said, this coming off, it doesn't matter. But just right here, and then a massive overlap everywhere else. So we gotta somehow get this line in, and then the line's gonna taper away here just like the other side. But you know, once we shape it to there, we'll have some kind of line right off the bat. Then we'll finish it off. So this is a hair bit bigger than this. Well, like I said, we're not done yet. So that's easy. And it's a hair bit longer still. Yeah, when I say hair bit, I say an inch. Probably from this tool out. This is just catching the edge of the piece behind it. So all that's gotta come off. So I'm liking that better than making an outer strip, a patch panel, welding it and shaping it. That was gonna be all Bondo or whatchamacallit. That was gonna be all short strand anyway by the time you got done doing that. So like I said, we're gonna have to match these radiuses, but we'll do it. We'll do it even if I gotta put a beater weld down in. So we're doing good. I think that's enough for today. I'm calling it good. Sitting on this floor's still cold. I just left this heater on, which I think is almost dead. See it? We're running out. And it's 50 degrees in here. The other heat's off. I brought it up to 60, then ran that, and then now that's dead. So, but we definitely got to go through this whole entire well and make sure there's no areas that are just going to blow out. So, but let's get this established first, and then we can go from there. So, and I think it's key to get the shape of this to this right now and fully welded on, except for like right here, so I can make the next piece and match it right to it. Or else we're gonna have trouble. Where did I get this measurement from how far this had to be to here? From the other side, because I cut that off without measuring it. And I went to the other side, and the back lip was 1.25 inches. So when I put the new piece on, I traced it, and I was within maybe like a 32nd. So I made it the 1.25 inches. So I think that'll be fine. Okay, guys.